Good.
Yes, Lord.
What's up, man? This Marcus Wilson, you know what I'm saying, aka baby Scitzo. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Madison, Tennessee. Yeah, Nashville, like north of Nashville, whatever. Or east, they call it really east of Nashville. But you know, I just telling my little penitentiary story. It was about 2014, I think. It was at Morgan County. And so Morgan County got two parts, but 3 parts too. We got Max. Well, you got really, there's 4 parts. You got the Max, Annex, then you got the Triangle and the Compound. So a lot of people think that the Compound is where it go down there and all that. Really, the Compound lovely. Compound like an Annex. But the Triangle is like, that's where it go down in Morgan County. So when I had that's why I went to classification. I went to classification at Bledsoe. But I had went to, they got me, that's my first stop was at Morgan County. I was in Triangle, you know what I'm saying? We was in there thugging and shit, just, you know, kicking it with the homeboys or whatever, 6-0, you feel me? And, you know, kept on getting in trouble or whatever, then they moved me to actually I was doing good, and I moved me to the Compound. So that's why I was chilling there. I was just chilling in the Compound. But, you know, I was young, 20 years old at the time, and just kept on getting the shit. It was me and my homeboy D60. We was some menaces out there on the Compound. You feel me? And the Compound, remind you, is chill. It ain't like no real deal. This is penitentiary, of course, but it ain't no real deal thugging out there. So shit, we was on the Compound one day, man. And D60 came to me. I was on the low end. Cuz stayed on the high end, and he came to me. He was like a punk. You know, it's a boy. Or whatever, he gay, you know what I'm saying, a faggot. But he said the punk boyfriend or whatever got a phone, you feel me? At the time, I was staying in the cell with a vice lord nigga. So, you know, me and the vice lord, we cool, you feel me? And D60 would put me up on the lick, and he was like, cuz the punk got the phone, you feel me? Like at the time, you know what I'm saying, it was hard to come by the horns back then. It was hard to come by them, you know what I'm saying, unless you had some real, you know, some money. You feel me? But so we like, shit, he a peon, he a punk, got a phone, we finna go get that, you know? Shit, so, you know, we went to go get that motherfucker. We bust down on him, you know, up the bush on him. Like, come on with that shit, you feel me? Everybody in the you know, the Compound is like they like, it's kind of hard to explain, man. Them motherfuckers like dorms, you feel me? So everybody got cells, but it's like a dorm. It ain't like how it is on the Triangle or at Northwest or something where it's like a big unit with cells. It's like dorms. So everybody know what's going on. Like, everybody stop. They be like, damn, this nigga getting robbed. You feel me? So we go in there, boom, you know what I'm saying? Come on with that. Snatch the phone from him, you know what I'm saying? And he started screaming. The nigga started screaming, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck? The nigga started screaming and shit. So my celly, he was vice lord. He was in there playing poker or something. I don't know what he was doing, but I said, like, he gonna take this. I passed him the phone. And then we tried to get little, but they closed the doors on us. They locked us in there. You feel me? It was like right before. It was probably about 30 minutes before count time. So like around, I say 15 minutes before count time, everybody tried to go and get to their area. So it was about 30 minutes before count time. So we like, fuck. So they closed the doors on us, trying to see what's going on. They made everybody like go to their cells, and everybody that wasn't in their unit had to sit on like the tables. So me, D60. And another homeboy was sitting, we was out there because we out of place. My celly at the time, I gave him the phone. He got on down. He got up out the unit. He made it back to the unit. But I didn't know this nigga gave the motherfucking phone to a blood nigga. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that shit. So we got away with it. They let us out. They just wrote us up out of place. We like, all right, fucking cool. We went back. So we made it to count time. At the count time, they were rec call. So I'm asking my celly, I'm been down to I'm like, where the phone is, bro? So what, you know, he gave it to his homeboy. I'm like, who you give it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know who the fuck he gave it to. I'm like, where the phone is? It was a flat. Well, a flat, a touchscreen, you feel me? So it was a flat, and which is like $1,200, you know what I'm saying? The penitentiary, that's an expensive ass phone. It was a nice flat too. Big ass phone. So man, I end up boom, we go down. We leave count time. We go back. I go back up to the high end, try to see what the fuck going on, and then they end up calling. When I went up to the high end to their unit, see what's going on. I ended up finding out the blood nigga had the phone, but they wouldn't let me back in the unit. You know what I'm saying? But we was like outside the unit, but they wouldn't let me back in there because what had happened. So we all hit the yard. They called Red Call. We all went to the yard and started circling around. I'm talking to all the homeboy. I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. This nigga got the phone with the whoop. And I called the vice lord over there. He said he gave it to the blood nigga. You feel me? So it started to become an issue. We like, who the fuck got the phone? So when we go count, so we Red Call ends. We go back into the compound from the rec yard. And then we walking up, I'm finna go, I'm like, I need my bread, I need my little phone, you feel me? I'm excited about this motherfucker, you feel me? Like my first little jail phone, I'll get to go ahead and reach out to people without paying for call, all that shit. So but we go back up there, and this blood nigga just straight out, like just take out running outside the unit. And the police blowing the whistles and shit, like, what the fuck going on? But it was a shuck though, you know what I'm saying? So they done passed, I guess, like from knowing now, he done passed the phone to another nigga. And then they done gave it to another nigga, you feel me? So we like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, what the fuck? Man, DC's like, man, this nigga's playing. Cause me and Cub, we was just gonna just share the phone, basically. You feel me? That's my nigga. DC was like my everyday nigga in the penitentiary. So we walked back down to the unit, and then it was like lunchtime, you know what I'm saying? Like after the next call, like the next count time was after that was lunch, like chow time or whatever. Not lunch, but dinner. So we go back in there. And I'm like, I go to the blood niggas, say little OG or whatever. I'm like, man, I don't know what kind of games y'all playing, but my celly say he gave the phone to your little homeboy. You feel me? It was some little young nigga out of Memphis, tattoos all on his face like he was just a menace or something. A nigga really a bitch. So, man, we go back in there. So after child time, I'm like, man, y'all, if you don't come up with this phone by the morning, it's gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So. Everybody, you know how it is. Whenever say something, anybody say it's an issue in the penitentiary, that it's like an issue. You know what I'm saying? Issue means it's serious. So we go back down to so everything in the morning. Next morning come, I go up to breakfast child time. It was all my homeboys. It was some of the homeboys from Knoxville. It was really about 3 or 4 of us, about 5 of us sitting at the table talking about what the hell going on. And the blood niggas, they was all circled up together. Vice lords all circled. So you can tell something feeling like it's some animosity in the air. It's something going on. So I raise up. I go straight to the blood, to their table. I didn't sit down. I just stood up straight to that table like, man, what's going on? What a horn at, man? You know what I'm saying? I need this. So y'all come on with this horn, man, by count time, it's going to be some problems. It's going to be an issue. You feel me? That's all it is. All I'm going to say. So... Well, we gotta go back to my table. We sitting down talking and shit. The blood nigga come up over there. He said, man, little buddy still got the phone, man. We're gonna go and give it to you. We ain't trying to have no problems. Whoop the whoop, all this and all that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we go, after count cleared, so boom, we go back down to the unit. And I guess one of my homeboys got a phone call. Like, they talking about, what the fuck happened, man? What the fuck happened? He was like, the nigga ain't trying to get a phone up no more. That's what it was. So I'm like, what? Like, he ain't trying to get a fight. He think he finna talk me? You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. Like, he trying to talk me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I like, first of all, man, this nigga gonna end up dying playing about this damn phone. Because at the time, I was a young nigga, man. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I had a 9-year sentence. I'm only 1 year in it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, whatever. I'm finna be, you know, I didn't give a fuck about time. Like, it was whatever. So, Nick Max, all that shit, I didn't care about that because I had the time to do. Which ain't a long time. 9 years ain't nothing compared to niggas been in there 20, 30 years, you feel me? But so we come out, we go out to the yard, and then everybody, like, you can tell it's a lot of animals. It's like a situation finna go down. So we go to the yard, and I'm like, man, this nigga don't come up with this phone, man. I'm telling my homeboy he don't come with this phone by child time because it's gonna go down because y'all just need to get your butchers ready and everything because I ain't finna take no L. Like, nigga ain't finna, you know, play me like this. They like, it's whatever, cuz I feel you, cuz he playing, you feel me? But because I'm to tell you, all my homeboys knew that I was gonna go take this phone from this peon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was already okay for me to do that. The nigga on the compound he gave me the green light to do it. So whenever the nigga whoever got the compound give you a green light to do it, and whatever come behind it, then they already know everybody gotta, you know what I'm saying, go with the move because he gave you the green light. It wasn't shit that I just did on my own. You feel me? And plus, whenever a homeboy got a phone, it benefits the whole hood or benefits everybody because anybody can, you know what I'm saying, it ain't going to say it can share it, but it kind of can get shared. All the homeboys can reach out to their family because everybody in the pen, man, ain't straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be broke, you know what I'm saying? For real, niggas don't be having shit in the penitentiary. Young niggas, old niggas, whoever. So whenever somebody got a phone, that shit help out the whole hood. Cause a nigga go in there, get food, make something happen, make a play happen, try to come up on a move, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we end up going back to the to, it was chow time, lunchtime, and the OG blood nigga came up to us and said, man, we gonna get this phone for you. This nigga playing, you feel me? We gonna go take care of him. And so about 15 minutes later, they came up, got the phone, like, cool, bet. And I was like, now I still want to see the dude, you feel me? Still want to see him. So they were like, all right, it was only just me, D60, and two niggas out rolling 90 from Memphis. It was only us four. We went down to they pod. Went down to they pod, went up to like the high end, and one homeboy got the dough, one of my homeboys got the dough, one of their homeboy got the dough. They patch it down, go in there and get him up. So so boom, we go in there. It was 1,000 blood niggas in that motherfucker. We like, man, what the fuck are these niggas on? You feel me? But all my homeboys strapped though. We all got our butchers and everything, so we ready. You feel me? But we know it's gonna be some bullshit because in Morgan County in the compound, man, it's like them units are little. You feel me? So it really ain't no running or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They little. You feel me? So we go in there and they pat me down. They pat him down. And as soon as we got in the cell, I got busting him up. I'm talking about beating the shit out of a dude. I'm talking about beating the brakes off of him. And the nigga tried to reach for the door. I grabbed him by his fucking neck, yanked him back, threw him between the toilet, got the stumping on him. His homeboys ain't like that shit. So they tried to go in the door. G60 pushed it like it was finna go down. He got like, hell nah, let him finish this shit. You feel me? So I'm beating him. I got a nigga up by his throat, hit him and banned him on the table and everything. And the nigga took off running. He ended up, I don't know how he got away from it, but he took off running out the cell, man. And shit was crazy. And took off running out the cell. All they home, I come out of the cell talking mad shit, talking about niggas 6-0 this, 6-0 that. Fuck all y'all blood niggas. I don't care. That shit was crazy. It was crazy, man. But yeah, that was one of my penitentiary stories that I ain't gonna ever forget because it was so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got the phone back. You know what I'm saying? I had that motherfucker probably about a good 2 months, which is all right, little run in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And it's a decent run in the penitentiary. And but yeah, man, the nigga, and then they end up smashing the nigga. They end up beating the brakes off of him and smashing because he played games with the phone first of all, and he ran out the cell. Like whenever you fighting with a opposition, you don't run out the cell. You know what I'm saying? You go if you take your ass whooping, take your ass whooping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you don't run out the cell. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of them right there. That was probably my first like I ain't gonna say major incident in the penitentiary. That was like my first fucking crazy little situation where it was like about me, you know what I'm saying? Because most time in penitentiary, man, whenever you dealing with like gangs and shit in the penitentiary, it's always somebody else that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's always one of the homeboys, always, because most time the homeboys be on dope and shit, and they be getting in debt, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. But that was the first time it was on me. But the good thing about this situation with me was that it wasn't even no bullshit because all the homeboys knew what the wax was off the muscle. Everybody already was on point. Everybody knew what was going on. And plus, I took the phone from a peon nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that was so I took the phone from a peon. So it really wasn't even no, you know what I'm saying, really no wax to even be worried about because it's the peon. And he was a fat. You know what I'm saying? He was a punk. He was a boy. You feel me? So.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question because
yes,
at the time...
Yes, I got one. What you were saying?
At the time, I happened to be at the annex when this situation took
place.
Yeah. And it spread around the penitentiary so fast that we had a homeboy over on the compound, a young nigga, that was so strong that you lift the blood nigga up off his feet.
That shit was crazy, man.
By choking him.
Yeah. That shit was crazy as hell.
Yeah. This was the same.
That was the incident, yeah.
Yeah, because that was the talk around the penitentiary for, man, no bullshit, for about a month straight. They were like, man, it's a young 6-0 nigga over there, man. man, they like, man, you know how niggas get to telling stories and they
Yeah.
get to exaggerating
Yeah,
stories
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
They
yeah.
like, man, he picked him up with one hand up off his feet. Man,
that shit was
nigga
crazy.
there choking him out.
Some
Man,
niggas
punching
screaming
him
and
all
shit,
in
yeah.
his shit.
I beat the hell out of that little nigga, man. That shit was crazy. He played though, for real, but really, it was on him. He played. He didn't have to do all that. He could just been, you know what I'm saying, gave me the phone back at the count time. I would have probably even gave him like a little thump of weed or a couple of brown or something just for holding it down for me. But he ain't even, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to play, you feel me? A bitch ass nigga from Memphis. If I see him right now, I'll beat his ass again, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a professional now, you feel me? But you know how it go. But shit,
Explain to these people, what's a thump of weed?
So like it's shit, like a little thump. It's like a little, man. Shit hard to explain cause it's a like a little. It's like that big right there. Like a little thump. It's like a little thimble, and it's like a foot of weed, about a half a gram of weed. You know what I'm saying? But that shit expensive in jail though. You know.
So like
that shit,
sewing thump.
yeah, like a sewing thimble. That's exactly what it is. And that shit. So you. That you know, that's what people say, a thump of weed, you know, so that's how you, and then a cup of brown is like a styrofoam cup. Not this big, but probably like a little bit smaller. And it's, you know, a brown is tobacco, you feel me? Which is a very high commodity in the penitentiary. That's one thing the area penitentiary is gonna have plenty of. It's tobacco, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, what's 3 rules that a person must abide by when they in a penitentiary?
My main 3 that I was told of was number 1, mind your business. That's number 1. Mind your motherfucking business. Stay in your own lane. Don't be, just mind your business. That's number 1. Number 2, don't fuck with boys. You know what I'm saying? Don't look the other way. You know what I'm saying? Don't even fuck with boys, none of that. And then, you know, I ain't no gay ass nigga, and so I wouldn't even worry about that. But some of these niggas out here, man, they yeah, you would be surprised, man. He'd be the hardest nigga on the street, but he end up getting head from the boy for real, and he don't even, like, for real. It'd be crazy like that. And then like number 3, I can say let me see, top 3. Mind your business, don't fuck boys, and you know, damn, I'm trying to think what could be a good 3 one, man. Shit, this respect, really, you know what I'm saying? Respect, really. Like, that really should be number 1, respect. Because it can be the littlest thing, but it's respect, you know what I'm saying? Respect, don't matter who it is, you always respect. Like, people, the penitentiary will turn you to a man. You know what I'm saying? Any boy or, like, any young man that go into there, it can turn him into an adult. You feel me? Because of respect. Like, you gonna respect your elders, you gonna respect the people that, you know, you just got respect because you want that shit given back to you. You feel me? So you ain't gonna want to like bump into somebody. Like, say you bump into somebody on an accident, you always like, man, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You feel me? Like, it don't matter who it is. You just say it, like, you just respect them. You feel me? And that's the respect really is a big thing in the penitentiary, man. I think that's any penitentiary. Respect is like, it don't matter who it is. It's respect. You just be respectful to a nigga. You feel me? Because you never know, like, this, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Really disrespectful regardless is like not tolerated, but like, being respectful is a big thing in the penitentiary, you feel me? And I always, you know what I'm saying, I always hold it down for your homeboys or whatever, like, even if a nigga from the, like, he in opposition, but he from your neighborhood on the street, you know what I'm saying, you always be, you know what I'm saying, you be cool, you feel me? Develop relationships and that thing, and that shit'll go a long way, you feel me? Like, I made cuz at Morgan County, I still fuck with him, you know? For real. And he was like one of the only niggas that had a burn. He had a horn in there forever. Cuz had the horn forever.
Yep. We got to keep that motherfucker.
For sure. I remember that in the triangle, shit.
Man, that triangle was a mother.
The triangle was something serious. Shit, that shit was crazy. We used to, man, I can say another thing when we was in the triangle. And one thing that I had never seen in the penitentiary was a whole fucking unit get shipped. The whole unit get shipped, you hear me? I'm talking about, nigga, we was in the triangle, nigga. That was every day. Every single day we was having stand up with the vice lords every day about anything, man. And they had us locked down, nigga. And it was one morning we expected to go and get, you know, like a regular day. Nigga, they ain't let nobody out the cell. They just came out giving everybody bags. Everybody bags, cuz, you feel me? We like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck? And that's another thing I can say about that one, shit. Yeah, we was thugging over there. We was just, I mean, we were really jailing though. We was having fun, you know what I'm saying? We just jailing, but we were just always getting to it, vice lords. Every day, somebody getting into it with them folks, like about anything. It was just no respect with them folks, you feel me? And that's what ended up being, you know, ain't nothing ever happened. We was always having standouts every day, having a standout with them folks, every day. So they end up, I mean, it was me, Trug, who else was it, man? I forgot the nigga's name, man, from Knoxville. But we had they had caught all like the OGs or whatever, caught all of them to the warden's office. You feel me? Like down into the ward, we had, you know, you got to bring somebody with you, like a witness or whatever. So I went with Trug, and nigga, they was like, "What is going on between this shit? What is going on?" Everybody like, "Nigga, I don't know what you talking about." So he's like, "Okay, y'all don't want to tell us what's going on? You'll see." That's how, you feel me? Now that I look back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Look back at it, he was like, "All right, you'll see." Nigga, that next day they shipped the whole unit got shipped. That's a lie. I'm talking about the whole unit, nigga. That's when I went to Northwest.
They got rid of everybody that was in that pod.
Everybody. That's when I went to Northwest, nigga.
I remember that morning. Goddamn, they were like, "Hey, come pass the bags out."
Come pass the bags out.
Pass the bags out. They said, "Yo, they get rid of the whole pod." I come over there, cuz, the other dog, cuz.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz. Man, they finna ship us for.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I mean, when I went to I was probably about 2 years in the penitentiary then, and nigga, they sent us, had everybody on there, and they don't let you know where you're going until you get to, like, so they send you to Nashville. It's like a transfer thing, you feel me? Like the little, you know how they just, that's when you know where you're going. So don't nobody know where they going until you get to that little, to the next bus you're gonna go to. So they told us, cause you gotta sit at the little transfer thing for about, man, you be in that mother for about 3-4 hours, man, sitting down there waiting on all the buses to get there. You feel me? And they said Northwest, so they told me I was going too. I was spooked, you hear me? I'm like, what? Northwest? I'm like, why they send me all the way out? I'm like, what the fuck, Northwest? Like, why they, man, what the fuck? Everybody, you know, Northwest, on. Everybody telling me, nigga, they saying, you gonna have to, they gonna heart check you, they gonna do all this to you, you better be ready, you know what I'm saying, woot to woot, all this and shit. Nigga, I was spooked. Nigga, we got to the compound, nigga, when I got to Northwest, when I got to Northwest, they let us out the bus. First of all, you can see, like, whenever you on the way to Northwest, you can just see the compound, like, from the street, because, like, once you pass Turner Center in Tennessee, everything is flat. Like, the whole West Tennessee is all fucking flat. So you can see everything, you feel me? And when I was approaching, I was like, fuck, man, here it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, here it is. So soon we get to the motherfucking compound, they let us out. It's a nigga, it's gonna be like 3 or 4 guys, 3 or 4 people that be at the gate. And they be like, off the muscle, ask you what you is. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm like, I'm baby Scitzo, man. You know what I'm saying? West Side, West Roller 60, you know what I'm saying? You know, all that shit, you feel me? And man, they like, what, are you scared? What's I thought I think they was thinking I was my big homie, you feel me? That's what I'm thinking. They were like, nah, I know you, I heard about you. I'm like, how you hear about me? I ain't no dope boy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no major nigga, you feel me? They like, I heard what's going on.
I'm telling you, that shit was notorious about that fight with the blood nigga.
That shit was crazy. So
when I say that's a penitentiary legend right there,
people still talk about that shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was, I can't believe I picked that shit was serious though, cause a nigga grabbed a nigga by the throat, cause picked him up and banged him on the table. And the thing about Morgan County on the compound, them cells are so little. It's like a bathroom. That's all it is. It's a little bit it's like a bathroom with 2 bunks, a toilet, and then a wall. That's all. It's small as hell in that bitch.
But I'm gonna keep that shit G too though, motherfucking. As a young nigga, I was just not getting to where, nigga, I'm hitting 315. Nigga, I get to the compound, nigga, I'm excited. I'm hitting 315. Nigga, and here your young ass, you jump up underneath that motherfucker and just get to eating. And I said, man, what the fuck?
315.
This young nigga strong in the motherfucker.
That shit crazy. Yeah, but I tell you though, when we got to Northwest, cuz that shit was fun as hell. I ain't trying to say I ain't encouraging nobody go to the pen. I won't ever want to go back to the penitentiary. You feel me? Ever, cause it ain't about the niggas it ain't about the niggas and shit, man. It's all about them COs, bro. They gonna treat you like you trash. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I hate the penitentiary, but I can say this about Northwest. That's why I did my bet, like my gelling at. It was cool. It was like that's where it was. You feel me? Like that was the spot. You feel me? As soon as I got off the bus, boom, we at the Northwest, and the nigga asked me what I'm is, what, you know what I'm saying? He asked everybody what they is, and then they tell me my cell. They give me your cell and all. They give you a sheet. I'm in Unit 14 at the top. Unit 14, that's gangland. Ain't no peons in there. So I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? I'm like, man, damn, man. Like, these niggas really, I'm like, man, fuck it, though. It is what it is. We here. You know what I'm saying? So, as soon as I get in that motherfucker, it was like a fucking, like a block party in that motherfucker. I'm talking about, nigga, it was totally opposite of Morgan County. It was niggas it was niggas everywhere. And it was it was crazy. It was niggas everywhere, cuz. It was niggas everywhere. I'm talking about all on top, bottom. It was no, what they call tier management or whatever. No tier. It was supposed to be, but nigga bucking that shit. No tier management. I'm talking about nigga got the radio blasting in that motherfucker. I was like, damn, this is a eye opener. I'm like, fuck it, hell yeah, you feel me? And then so they boom get my cell, and they were like, "Are you in the set with Juju, OG Juju off 90?" You feel me? I'm like, shit, I don't know who this nigga is. You feel me? I say one thing about Cuz, man. That nigga, he showed me the game, homie. You feel me? That nigga was man. I walked into that cell. That nigga had so much motherfucking dope. I was like, man, that shit was crazy. But that nigga, man, he was a cool ass nigga though. But man, and then another thing I remember about when I walked in Northwest, the thick ass pictures of that motherfucker. Them hoes thinking of motherfucker. Cause hear me? I'm talking about.
That's West.
Yeah, everything out west is some thick ass junk.
Between the East and the West,
yes, man.
Out East,
man,
you would do
the asshole.
You would do inbred,
nasty, fat, ugly bitches. You feel me?
You get down West.
Out west, nothing but bad. Be like, man, why they hoes working in the penitentiary for? You feel me? Hoes can be models. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Super Bowl, and they bad though. Nails done, hair done, all that. I'm like, these hoes know what they doing. It was, man, that shit was crazy. I'm talking about, I seen the thing. She walking up the stairs, showing me my cell. I'm like, I'm just watching her ass up the stairs. Memphis nigga come by, he spitting game. I get up under the whole feet like concrete, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can think about the nigga saying. You feel me? Niggas just dance. This shit was funny, cuz. You feel me? But yeah, shit.
That's the difference between the North and the East.
Yeah. That was first, Northwest was the first time I seen a nigga get his ass butchered too. See, it was what was it? It was a vice when it was, so at the time when I was in the penitentiary, it was the vice lords. It was some conservative. I forgot what the fuck it was going on, but they had a big ass civil war going on, man. Yeah, JYD shit and cause I don't know what it was. But them niggas was waxing. I'm talking about they was going at it. They had every week it was somebody trying to put this bitch on lockdown every week, and it was one time, man, it went down. Cause when I had got to Northwest, I ended up being a yard man. So that's like the best job you can have in the penitentiary is being a yard man, either working in the gym or some shit. So I was a yard man, so I had license, so I can walk around the whole compound. I can do what I want basically. You know what I'm saying? Count time, all that shit. I had L's when I was in Northwest, so I'm moving around. Nigga, man, it was Child Time came out, nigga. So when they do Child Time, they do them by the units. And they, start the bottom, work their way up. So it was so it's 11, 12, 13, and 14. Those 4 units, the high end. And it was 11, 12 came out. And they were just, I really couldn't even sense it, that it was something going on, you know what I'm saying? Because the Northwest, I always feel like it's something for the crack off. But 11, 12 came out. All the vice lord, they be walking in a straight line together all the time. They always be ball rolling, clicked up and shit, you feel me? And then 13, 14 came out. Nigga, it just went down. I'm talking about it just went down, cuz it was, man, that shit was crazy. I'm like, damn. I'm seeing niggas with swords coming out, smacking niggas with them bitches, you feel me? They hitting them. They ain't even trying to stay, just hitting them niggas with poles and shit, you feel me? And I seen a young nigga, man, he just got his ass towed the fuck up. I'm talking about dude just got to eating on him. Hitting him. It was crazy. They end up, you know how it go. They pew, all that bullshit. And then they button, nigga. I'm talking about, and I seen COs I ain't never seen before, nigga. They were running up through there. And then they, sprayed everybody and shit. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was an experience right there. But yeah, that shit, man, I ain't gonna say I fuck the penitentiary. Now I'm a productive member of society. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm gonna get into now. Cause see, it's a stereotype that they got out that once you go to the penitentiary, you're a convicted felon. When you get out, you can't get no job and shit.
Yeah.
Alright, now you being a convict, you being an ex-felon, you feel me? You came home, not only did you start work, but you built a company and you actually give back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You actually hire people fresh out
the muscle, yeah.
Like, give these folks a quick rundown on
so
what you doing now since
yeah.
you've been home.
So I started, I do like site work, land management, demolitions, water, sewer taps, utilities now. So I always try to like my home, I always try to homeboy hit me up, talking about they fresh out or whatever. I check their mind though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna bring anybody on, but I check they mind, their temperature, make sure they is trying to do right and try to, you know what I'm saying, get back to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get themselves together, you feel me? Cause I nobody want to go back to the penitentiary, man. Niggas may act like they hard and all this shit, but niggas don't want to go back to the pen, man. They penitentiary, that's their bullshit, man. You feel me? But I always try to give people, you know what I'm saying, especially convicts, because it's hard for a nigga to get a job when they you know, they fresh out, because you going to either go to some type of fast food restaurant or you going to be working construction, you know what I'm saying? And that construction shit, that shit hard on your body, and then sometimes you really ain't making no money with that shit, you feel me? So I got blessed when I got out. See, I got a church member, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was fire chief or whatever, and he had came to my parole hearing and spoke high, you know what I'm saying, helped me out, you feel me? And he got me on this gas company called Team Construction. And I worked my way up through there, man. I became a foreman at the gas company within like 8 months. And I just started working my way up through there. And I started, I was, you know, when you a foreman at the gas company, they give you work orders. And the work orders have all the builder's name on them. So I just started locking in the builder's numbers just in my phone, just locking them in. And I was always be like, man, I can tell y'all outside what I can do, y'all. I can help y'all out with this, help y'all out with that. And I started really getting busy with that shit. And I end up just jumping out there, man, just leaving God and just jump out there. And he, you know, and so far so good, man. We've been growing. And, you know, now, you know, got trucks, dump trucks, excavators, all that good stuff. But I always try to help out I try to always help out, you know, people that come out the penitentiary, because a lot of motherfuckers ain't giving them no, you know what I'm saying, they really ain't. People ain't. They see you with that. When you get the F on your report card, man, it's hard to get back from it. You know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make it work. You got a family to feed, you know? So I always try to give people a chance to learn something new and to make some money, you know what I'm saying? Legal money, you feel me? That way they ain't gotta go back to the penitentiary. But yeah, we Wilson and Sons, Land Management, LLC, yeah, we do good work around here.
Tell these folks where they can find you at.
Yeah, man, Instagram, Wilson_Sons, LLC, and then just, you know, Marcus was on Facebook or whatnot, but, you know, you can look me up on Instagram, man. We do some good work out here. And we dealing with a lot of black builders, white builders, you know. So it ain't no discrimination with none of everybody. They show us love, even though they know I'm a felon. You know what I'm saying? But they still help. They shop with us because we do good work. That's, you know, that's what it is.